So the first card you have your past is the Wheel of Fortune. Um, okay, so this is a bit strange. I'm seeing something quite strange actually. This is about how you felt when you were around someone, and I'm getting this feeling that this person was around you because they were either teaching you something or they were showing you something, but you had this really strange, really bad feeling around them. Your instincts were really telling you that something about them wasn't right. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, this is really strange. I'll just tell you what I'm seeing. It's almost like their face changed, or you saw something in their face that was really, that really showed you who they were, if that makes sense. And I think your reaction was that you just immediately wanted to get away from them. And you did. You did that as soon as you could, I think. And I think this is someone who's quite popular, but your instincts knew. Your instincts knew something wasn't right about this person. And I think they had to be around you again after this for some reason, and maybe they were scheduled to help you again or teach you or whatever this was later on. But you put a stop to this. You said no to this. And I'm really glad you did. I'm just looking at this wheel turning around. And so it's like they came around to you once, but then when they tried to come around a second time with this wheel turning around, you were guarding yourself like the Sphinx at the top of this wheel. So you're on top of things. You're like, no, I'm guarding myself. I'm on top of this. I'm going to say no. So if this is resonating, you definitely did the right thing. Absolutely did the right thing. I think something might actually eventually come out about them. I think something will come to light. You're not in danger, so don't worry. Don't be afraid. But if anyone tries to persuade you to see them again, and they might because, they're a popular person, say no, don't see them. Do not see them. I know that probably sounds a bit dramatic, but that's what I'm seeing, and I really hope someone hears that, and I hope they understand that message. So yes, the next card you have your past is the Knight of Swords. So yeah, again, I'm so glad you got away from this person. I really am, because I think you might have eventually, or they might have tried to I think they might have tried to lead you into something, or even force you into something, and you definitely would not have wanted to do whatever this was. Every part of my body is really tense right now just thinking about this. It's really horrible. This knight's rushing forward, and he has his sword out. He's ready to fight. He wants to do something. He wants to hurt someone, and they were trying to lead you into something. This horse looks really scared. He doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want to be doing this, but the knight's forcing him. So again, I don't want you to be frightened or worried. You're not in any danger, but I'm just seeing, I'm just seeing you getting out of this, saying no, not talking to them ever again. And I'm really glad, because they can be very, this person's, what I'm seeing is they're very sharp intellectually. They can be very persuasive. They're very good at talking, persuading people to do things. So you were absolutely right to get away. And you were very amazingly strong to not let them talk you around into things, because I think other people were talked around into things and you weren't. That's what I'm seeing in that card. So the last card you have your past is the Hierophant. So yeah, again, with this situation, I think you listened to your inner voice. You didn't listen to what they were telling you, because this Hierophant has his ears covered. He doesn't listen to the outside world. He listens to a higher being, and he listens to his own inner voice. So just be aware that they might try to contact you again. And I wouldn't even pick up the phone to this person, and I never say that, but I'm really seeing this, and I'm really feeling this. Stay away. That's all I can say. Stay away from that person. Okay, I'm also seeing someone else. I'm just I think this person's starting to communicate with you a bit more than they have before. I think they weren't communicating as much as most people do at this time, but it was a lot for them, and you noticed it. You noticed that this is someone who, really struggles with communication. And yeah, I think this is a love connection. I think they definitely have a lot of fear that they carry around inside them. I'm getting this fear of being left. So maybe someone left them at one time. They're actually quite hard on the outside, even forceful sometimes, but they're very soft on the inside. They're actually quite innocent on the inside. And I don't think many people get to see that side of them. But I think you're starting to see that side of them now, I think. They've definitely been through a lot. You know, they've been through some really, really hard things, and they've learned that hardness, if that makes sense to you. But on the inside, they're still innocent in a way. They're almost like a child sometimes. Because this, if you look at this Hierophant, he's wearing red on the outside and white on the inside. So it's like pushing forward, toughness, hardness, strength, all of that kind of thing on the outside, and then this kind of softness and innocence on the inside. So I'm not making excuses for people who won't communicate, but I think this is part of the reason why they're the way they are. You know, they've had to learn to be quite hard. They've had to grow this kind of outer shell around themselves, but they're definitely starting to open up. This is the soft side of themselves, and they're showing that to you very slowly, very gradually, but it is happening. And I think you really started to notice this at this time. That's what I'm seeing in that card. So the first card you have your present is the Six of Wands. Yeah, again, this is a white horse, so this is purity, innocence, and their communication has been on and off, I think. I think you might have almost given up on this person a few times. You do have a very strong support network around you. The man on this card's along on his horse, and he has all these people around him supporting them. So, you know, you do have that. I think you have some people who support you no matter what happens. I'm actually seeing two really good friends who support you. And I think when your partner was a little bit wishy-washy with their communication, well, they have been for a long time actually, I think these friends really helped. I think your confidence would have really, really gone down if it hadn't have been for these friends. Now, yeah, again with this partner, their communication's really increasing. I keep on seeing that. I think a part of you might still be holding back a bit because they've been so up and down, and you're not quite sure, you know, what they're going to do. But I'm seeing a lot of positivity in this card. You know, this is the victory card, and the communication, I think, is going to just keep on getting better and better between you, I think. And yeah, you're getting closer as well. You're going to be supporting each other as well a lot more. That's what I'm seeing in that card. It's looking really good, I think. So the next card you have your present is the Five of Wands. Yes. Okay, this is a big mess. This is what I'm seeing here. Well, it's not a big mess. It's some kind of, these are boys in this card, and they're just playing. They're kind of play fighting, but they're into this kind of competition. You know, who's on top, who's bigger, who's better. They all look exactly the same, but they're all trying to kind of say, I'm better than you, I'm better than you. It's like kids playing, you know, kids playing. So okay, so what I'm seeing here is, okay, there's someone who sees you as some kind of competition, and they see you as a competition in love. I know that sounds really strange. I don't think you even know this person. I don't think you've met them. You don't know who they are. You haven't seen them. But they're from your partner's past, I think. This is someone who watches them. I think they probably watch them on social media. And because of that, I think they probably know about you as well. They're watching them from far away. That's what I'm seeing. Now, I just want to tell you that they're no danger to you. They probably won't ever say anything to you, I don't think. I don't think they're even going to say anything to your partner. I'm not seeing them contacting them or you or anyone. What they're doing is they're just watching and they're hoping. And yeah, they're a bit of a detective. They're kind of trying to work out what's happening. So, and I think they cross-watch as well. I think they might be cross-watching now. So if they are, they'll probably jump when they hear this. They'll be, oh, that's about me. But yeah, don't worry. They're not any competition. They're no competition for you. They're not even going to contact either of you. But what they're doing is they're just hoping. They're trying to sort of wait in the wings for them. That's what I'm seeing they're doing. So the last card you have your present's the Hermit. Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay. So I know this has been really specific, and I know this is for people who are in a relationship. I'm sorry, single people, but this is what I'm seeing in this reading. So I just have to say whatever I'm seeing. But if this is all resonating with you, I think this card is a message to you, and I think it's reminding you just to take a step back for a while on concentrating on this relationship. You know, they are getting closer to you. I'm seeing that everywhere. You don't need to worry. So just step back for a while and just let things happen naturally. You know, I think you're a natural carer, and you're also caring about someone else, I think, as well at the same time. So, and you might even be in a caring role at work as well, maybe. But I think it's time to just focus a little bit more on yourself. That doesn't mean you have to drop people or abandon them, but you know, just think about, what are your goals? Where are you heading? Think about that. And also think about all of this thing you're taking on. You're taking on all the stress of them. You're worrying about them. You've got this other person you're caring for. You've got your work. You've got everything else. And just think about how this is all affecting your health, because I've seen health issues in your readings quite a few times. So, you know, try to sit back a bit, take care of yourself for a while, and just let this thing take its course naturally. That's what I'm seeing. That's a message telling you to do. So the first card you have for your future is Justice. Okay, so this is about this person in the Wheel of Fortune again. This horrible person. I was getting this horrible feeling around. Yeah, I think you're going to hear something about them. And I think, you know, when you first hear this, you might dismiss it. You might just think, oh, that's just gossip. But then I think after a while, you'll probably hear the same thing from some people who you trust. And you might hear it a few times repeated. You might even see it written somewhere. And then you'll realize, oh, that's what that is. It's true. It's actually true. So yeah, what I'm seeing is they haven't just been this way with you. I was seeing that before as well. They've been this way with other people as well. And it's like they've targeted people. It's really horrible. But yeah, the good news is justice is definitely coming to this person. Absolutely 100% coming to this person. Now, the other good news is I don't think you'll have to be involved in any of this. I'm not seeing anyone asking you to speak or to do anything at all. You know, you won't need to do that. And, you know, I think they'll have a lot of people against them, and that'll be enough. You know, nothing else will need to happen. So, you know, if this is all resonating again, don't worry. I'm not seeing you having to be involved unless you want to. Unless you want to, absolutely go ahead and do that. Depends on how strong you're feeling and what the situation is. But what I'm getting here is that you don't have to. That's what I'm seeing there. So the next card you have for your future is the Page of Pentacles. Beautiful. So yeah, this is really beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'll tell you what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a message in this card, and I think it's coming from this love connection. This is something they've written. I don't know if this is a card or some kind of note. It might even be on social media. It could be anything. It doesn't matter what the method is, because they've got something really, really beautiful to say to you. Beautiful, beautiful words. That's what I'm seeing. Beautiful words. And I think you'll be really, really surprised when you see this. It's definitely a love message, but it's something about being proud of the way you care about things, or care about someone, or care about them. It might be that even. It's about them acknowledging you, but the words are beautiful. That's what I'm seeing. So I really, really hope this resonates with you. I'm getting a fantastic feeling. I'm even smiling when I look at this because it's so beautiful. I can just see the warmth coming out of this card. It's bright yellow, it's golden, it's absolutely beautiful. So I really hope this resonates with you. You know, I don't get any messages like this. I just get bills. So you're very lucky if this is you. So the last card you have for your future is Strength. Yeah, this is beautiful as well. There's also some passion here between you, so I'm seeing that. That's really nice to see. I'm also seeing patience here. This woman's very patient with this lion. So, you know, if this is all making sense to you, all of this about this relationship, you know, I can see that you really do love them. I can see that all through this, and they can see that as well. They can see that as well. I just want you to know that if you're worrying about that. they can see that. So, you have this really gentle, encouraging way about you. And I think that's one of the main things they love about you. They haven't had a lot of people like that around them. They haven't had experiences like that in their life at all. I think you're probably the first person who's given them that experience. So they do appreciate that. And again, there's going to be more communication, you're going to be growing together, and you're going to be becoming stronger together with this strength card. So this is about your strength together. So, I don't think I really need to say any more. This has taken you both a long, long time to get to this place, but you are getting there. That's what I'm seeing. So Virgo, I really, really hope this resonated. But as you know, general readings can't always resonate with everyone. But again, if you like this reading, please like, subscribe, leave a comment if that's what you like to do. You don't have to. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.